Hello everyone, this is the Coder King and this is part 1 on how to make a basic shooter game in Scratch. So let's get started. So in this video we are going to make the movement of the player and make the player shoot bullets. So first of all, delete the cat sprite and then go to paint a new sprite, and I'm just making like a circle because I want it to be a top-down shooter game, and then I'll make its hands and the gun. I think I'll just fill white for now. Yeah. I don't know what that bug is. I'll just try to fix it. Okay, so now it's not bug. Okay, yes. Anyways, and then to make the hands, I will use the line tool to like here. And then what I'm going to do is copy and paste and then flip it horizontally like that, so that we can put the exact same line right here like this. Yes, I think I'm going to extend this line a little bit, something like this. Okay, anyways, I'm very sorry, I just wanted it to look good. So now we will make the gun. I'm just going to make like a black rectangle for the first gun, which is going to be a pistol. Okay, just a moment, I'll just replay this a little bit. I'm very sorry guys, I just wanted to look good. Yes, make it black and zero outline. So just like black rectangle like this. Okay, that's looking pretty good. And then I will group all of these and then put them apart, and I'm just going to center the circle. I'm not going to center the whole thing, because if you center the whole thing you will have problem in like turning around. So yeah, so put it right here, and then you can just ungroup and group it all so that it stays together. Yes, and I'll name this costume pistol because we will need this game costume name later on in the game when we make more guns. And then I'll name the sprite shooter. Okay, so now in the code, grab a when flag clicked, a forever loop. Okay, then go to motion and point towards the mouse pointer. Then go to control, grab an if statement. So if key up arrow pressed, then move, let's say 5 steps. Okay, so now the player will point towards the mouse pointer, and when you press the up arrow key it will move like this. So now let's make the player shoot bullets, but first let's make the player start at Y0. So it's in the middle in the Y, and then go to X, let's say -200. Yes, that's perfect. So when you start the game it goes to this position. Now let's make the player shoot bullets. So I'll go to paint a new sprite, and then I'll just draw a quick bullet. I'm going to make it bright yellow. that's a little too, you know what, I'll make it like a little towards the left. And oh, so that problem was because of the saturation. Yes. Now I'll just center it, and I think that's a little too big. This 10 and this big, a little bit thinner. Yes, that's perfect. So now, okay, so now we have a bullet. So I'll name this just like 1 because it's like the costume name. I mean the costume name and number will be same, so it'll be easy. And then name this sprite bullet. Yes. So now to make the player shoot bullets, so we want to make the player shoot the clones of the bullet. So for that, go to the bullet sprite and grab a when flag clicked. Go to looks and set hide. And then grab a forever loop. Grab an if statement. Go to sensing. So if key down arrow pressed, then create clone of myself. Yeah. And then let's say wait 1 second after making the clone. No, I think 0.5. 1 second is like a little bit too much. You'll have to wait 1 second between each shot. So anyways, now when I start as a clone, then first of all show, and then go to the player, I mean the shooter. So after going to the shooter, what was it? Yeah, forever, go to motion, and no, before that, all of that, I'm so sorry, point in direction. After going to the shooter, point in direction, go to sensing and grab this block and put it here. So the direction of the shooter. So then in the forever loop, go to motion, move, let's say 20 steps. Move 20 steps, and then go to controls, grab a repeat until and put it over the move 20 steps, and then repeat until touching edge. So let's try it out. So the player moves like this, and then when you press the down arrow key, it shoots the bullet, and it shoots the bullet in the gap of 0.5 seconds. But the problem is that you see that the bullet actually goes from on top of the gun. It doesn't go like it. It doesn't look like it's coming from inside the gun. So yeah, for that we have to just put a go to back layer in the forward loop. So now, as you can see, the gun shoots from below the gun. The bullet shoots from below the gun. I'll just change the backdrop so you can see better. Okay, so it's like this. But now the problem is that the bullet doesn't really come out from the gun. It looks like it's coming out from the player's head like this. So to solve that problem, we just have to put a move, let's say 15 steps after it points in the direction of the shooter. 15 isn't enough. I'll try, let's say 25. It's still a little bit back. 30 should be perfect. Yes. So now what this does is that when the bullet is pointing in the direction of the shooter, and before you press the down arrow key so the bullet shoots, it kind of spawns under the gun. It doesn't really spawn like in the hands of the player. It spawns under the gun. So perfect. The bullets don't really disappear when they hit the edge. And wait, I have to check that. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry guys. We have to put a delete this clone after the repeat until. I'm so sorry. So now it perfectly deletes itself when it touches the edge. So now that we have this, let's make a zombie to shoot at. So let's go to paint a new sprite. No, leave it. I'm just going to duplicate the player and then delete all the code in it. And then I'm going to name it zombie. Why isn't it working? Oh yeah, zombie. Yes. And then go to the costumes, and I'll change the costume name to normal, because later we're going to have stronger zombies, strongest zombies, and these are going to be the normal zombies. So first of all, delete the gun and move the hand over here and that one over here, and then I'm going to use the edit tool and make the hands a little bit longer like this. And then I'm going to paint green, like a dark green. Yes. And I think I will make it a little bit smaller like this, and then there's the same problem of turning with as there was with the player with the zombie. So now we just have to center the circle, not the whole thing, and the zombie too, and put the hands right here, and then you can just ungroup it and group it. Yes. So now this was it for today. In the next video we are going to make the zombie movement and actually make the zombie point towards the player and move towards the player, and we'll also make a lives variable so that the player actually loses lives when it touches the zombie. So thanks for watching. This was all for today. Signing off. This is the Coder King.